Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Thursday. These weeks are going by so fast. But that does mean I will be back to work with some of my little ones before I even know it, which is good after however many weeks. What we're on, day 59 of lockdown. So, Kenzie has to do a French poster on one of the people we researched. So that's quite good because he likes the arty side of stuff. He's just doing that now. He's got a reading record to fill out. He's got to do a little bit of reading, and then he's got some fun activities to do about books that he's read to do over the next term, which is like make front covers, design characters, that kind of stuff. All sort of arty based. A lot of it's arty based that he enjoys. He has to make a timeline for religious studies and just watch a video and make notes on immigration. And I think that might be it. Oh no, he's got a technology quiz to do. He just needs to research CAD and CAM and then do a quiz on it. So it shouldn't be too taxing a day for him. If he cracks on with it, which he is doing, he should be done and dusted, I would have thought, by lunchtime. And then we've got the rest of the afternoon to do whatever. I'm going to go and make tea for everybody. Brendan is stirring. I'm going to play Bears versus Babies with him. We haven't played this yet. I forgot I had it, actually. I got it bought for Christmas and I totally forgot it was in my drawer until I found it yesterday when I was looking for something else. I was like, we need to play this. So I've watched a couple of videos to get my head around the rules, which is my way of learning a new game. And yeah, we're going to give that a go. It looks like a lot of fun, and it's card based, and it's card deck building, sort of army building type game, which with a lot of imagination behind it, which is very much a Brendan type thing. So you can watch us have a game of that at some point. I'm going to start a new jigsaw because I finished that bonfire one last night, and we will go for a walk today. Yesterday was the hottest day of the year so far. In the evening it was still 27 degrees. So yeah, we did go for a walk. Apart from picking up the fish and chips from the fish and chip van that Lee and I went and got yesterday, we did not go for a walk. And depending on how hot it is, as to the length of the walk, whether we do our long walk, short walk, or pony walk. I don't think we'll do the pony walk though, because my legs were really itchy, and Kenzie did get itchy after getting that close to the ponies. So probably be, I suspect it'll probably be the short walk, because it's supposed to be quite hot again today. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, cup of tea. What do you think of the crazy hair? It's all a bit mad. So I had a weird dream last night. So yesterday's was just randomly having a baby out of the blue. Now, last night's dream was that I was helping my friend move house. She was at work and her husband was at home, and so I was just helping him move house. In my brain I was thinking this isn't safe because we're in lockdown and I shouldn't be mixing with them, but we were helping them move house. Anyway, as part of this whole house moving thing, it became apparent when she got home from work and my other members of my family had come and joined us, it became apparent that she and him were actually splitting up, and that she was moving house with the kids and he wasn't. Or if he was going somewhere else, but they were actually moving out. She hadn't told me this. It hadn't come up in conversation with him during the move, but other people seemed to know about it. And then this woman randomly appeared, and it was her new partner. But there was something about this woman that just, it made my friend not who she was. She was just behaving in a really weird way. And I worked out that actually this woman had bewitched her. And I snapped my fingers in front of her face like this, and like, this is not you, would you just snap out of it? And then for a moment she kind of came round and was like, what's going on, what? And I realised that actually this woman had somehow magically bewitched her, and for some reason was bewitching her into being with her and leaving her other half. And then I woke up before I could save her from being taken away by this woman. I don't know where it came from, So totally random.
That sounds like some weird anime stuff.
It was a weird dream. It was about Anna. Anna was leaving Simon for some woman who was putting this trance on her. And Simon was mortified. He was like really down and unhappy. And I was like, no, this isn't right. The two of you are meant to be together forever. What has this woman done to you? Snap out of it. And she was like, well, her. And then suddenly her whole her came back. But then this woman came along and realised what I'd done and was kind of like getting between us and putting this trance on her. And then she wouldn't answer any of my questions. She was just like blank, like this woman put something over the top of her to kind of...
Yeah, weird dreams.
I do have weird dreams.
Can I have a cheese string, please?
You can have a cheese string. Random. Right, I've got toast on. So after you've had the latest instalment of In My Head, I'm going to go and deal with the toast. Bit of marmalade on my toast. Now, I've got that Lady Marmalade song in my head. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Yeah, that's going to be going through my head now. It's going to be an earworm for the day. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Lady Marmalade. Yeah, it's just going to be stuck there. There for the day now. Earworm. Right, let's see what Brendan wants on his toast. Probably not marmalade. Miss Scruff bag. Here is my bears versus babies. Brendan, would you pull the top up for... Oh no, you've got sticky fingers. How do I open my box? Oh, like that. Bears versus babies. You get a little playing mat. Your instructions. Frequently asked questions. And 2 sets of cards. 2 packs of cards. Humana. Right, brand new game. Brand new cards. Got to shuffle the whole pack together. It's not very easy to shuffle brand new cards. They kind of have no flexibility to them. So it's going to be another hot day today. Another scorcher. I do need to go down to the post office van today at some point and buy some first class stamps because we don't have any left in reserves. Normally I have a pack in the drawer should I need them. It's a cool game where you've got 3 types of baby armies. You've got the sky babies, the sea babies and the land babies. And the babies are bad. Cuttlefish baby. Bad baby. Right, wait for Brendan to come down. So look, at the top, each monster, like the babies, has a representing, what do you call it, symbol. So this is worth 2, and it's a land monster. Fights land babies. Then you have body parts. Look at that. Being piloted by a squirrel. I got a water bear, a tardigrade. Right, so if it's because it's a rainbow, any of these, it has to battle. So that's 1 action. It is a tardigrade that is pregnant with dolphins. And I'm also playing a Pomeranian that is being piloted by robo squirrels. Your go.
Okay, do I just make something?
You can either, so you get 4 actions. So you can either take cards, play cards, or a combination of both, or you can provoke a battle, or you can dumpster dive. Yeah, I think you have to play the head. Yeah, I was going to say, I think you have to play the head first. Okay, and you've got 1 more action. What have you got? A unipug.
Can I pull a card?
Yes. A unipug, can I see please? With a kitty tummy and a dinosaur arm. So yours has got a strength of 4 so far. Right, I'm going to pick one. What's going on? A Jabberwocky playing the banjo while wearing spooky cat feet. Right, so I am going to add... Oh no, I can't add legs. Right. 1, 2... Oh, I've got to play this immediately. It's a wild provoke card. I have to poke the baby.
What are you provoking?
Who am I most likely to provoke?
This one.
The water baby. But then I
lose a shark.
You would lose a shark, but I would lose all of those. So I need to make it worth my while to get. What have you? What in points? Yeah. What have you got in points there? You got 4 points. 6, 7, 8, 9, and I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It could quite
and
easily hit
I'm gonna do that. So we've got
twos?
No, we've got Beard Baby. We've got Tank Baby, Big Old Diaper Baby, Beard Baby, and Flower Baby. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Basically. They'll even out.
Yes, they would even out. So 8.
I've got 9. No,
You've got
8.
9. You've got 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9.
You've got 9. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But I lose all my monsters. I win. All your ones that fought are gone. Right, so I can carry on because that was just a wild poke. That was turn 2, wasn't it? 3, and I haven't got my extra move 4. Right, your go. I'm off to purchase stamps. Off to the post office van. Let's go. I lied. I'm not. Because it's Thursday, isn't it? Not Wednesday. And I don't know what day of the week it is anymore.
It was Wednesday yesterday.
It was Wednesday yesterday.
We got fish and chips yesterday.
Yes. Yes. So it was Wednesday.
Does it come?
Comes on a Wednesday, doesn't come on a Thursday. I can, however, do an unboxing for you of my latest work-related purchase from Amazon. Oh, it's teeny tiny, isn't it? This is a doorbell for the back gate. Wireless doorbell. This will be in the house. And this will be on the back gate. Or actually probably on the caravan maybe somewhere. So that parents can ask me to buzz them in. I don't know, we'll see where's the best place to put it once I've got the tarp up. Let me in. And then I will hear them from wherever I am in the house. That could go in the playroom. Excellent.
Getting dizzy.
I think you probably are.
Just had lunch, isn't it a good idea?
No. It's making your top flare out. That top is so baggy.
Ooh. Everything is going all sideways.
Made yourself
I'm not
dizzy.
even doing this.
Because you made yourself dizzy.
I'm not dizzy. Okay, I'm fine now.
Good.
Boom, boom.
You're running stuff over. Could you bring me an apple, please, on your wheels? A nice red one, please. Thank you. Can't go backwards over there. Thanks.
Oh, can you pass me an apple, please? Can you pass me an apple?
A red one, please.
A red apple.
Waiting for my apple. Have you just dropped my apple?
Not that one, that's mushy.
I don't mind mushy if it's just been bounced on the floor. If it's
No,
mouldy.
it's been mushy for a while, it's got a scratchy then.
Yeah, no, I don't want a mushy one. Give that one to the tortoises. Cut it open, give it to the tortoises.
Ciao.
Thanks.
This one's...
That one you need to break open and give to the tortoises. My freesia is getting loads of flower heads on it. It's going to look beautiful when it blooms. I do need to clean my fish out. They are looking a little bit green. Probably the best thing to do is go and get one of the water tanks, fill it up from the front garden, put the chemicals in, and then leave it a couple of days for it to do its thing. Not quite as hot as yesterday, but not far off. So just the short walk today. Kenzie's done all of his work and it's just gone, I think it must be about 1 o'clock. So yeah, he hasn't got anything else to do for the day except whatever he feels like. Brendan, you going to have another game of bears versus babies with me when we get in?
Okie dokie.
Excellent. Do we enjoy that game?
It's interesting. I like the random monsters.
I like the random monsters. I did think it would appeal to Brendan. It's his sort of game. I said, didn't I? Brendan will like this one. Right. Oh my goodness, it's warm. Lee's got tomorrow off work. He's booked the day off. So I know we can't do anything. We do need to go and try and find Nagini some small mice. So pet shop apparently shuts at 2 o'clock because he tried to go in there the other day. So we will just head off at some point tomorrow into town and go get some mice that are more suitable for Nagini's mouth, because I think that might be the problem. The other thing I'm doing is trying to buy some bandana gaiter things for us all to have, just some in the house, because at some point we will be out more. We will have to do shopping and things like that, and you know, Kenzie at some point will have to get on a school bus, no doubt, and I imagine we're going to need some sort of face covering for those sorts of things. So yeah, we're looking at some cool sort of gaiter bandana mask things that they might like to wear. Brendan's already got one. He's had one for ages. I think got it off of Wish. I might even look at Wish. We've got ages until it really needs to arrive. But yeah, we'll just see what, if I find one that they actually like, especially Kenzie, one that he actually would wear because he likes it. Ooh, lots of wool from the sheep. Looks like it's got dreadlocks, look. It's sheep with dreadlocks. Definitely need to come in with some trimmers. Forest School is becoming wild. The stingers are taking over. Right, we're going to come and water the trees and things. I also need to come up with the strimmers, which I haven't done yet because it's all a bit wild. had a nice cooling shower just to try and cool off a bit. So I thought I would just clarify the whole mask situation. For those of you, I've had a few people from like America and places say to me, why are you going out without a mask? And since as I've just looked at buying a couple of face coverings for myself and Kenzie, Brendan's already got one. I doubt Leo will when he has to wear a mask at work, but I'll ask him before I order another. We're not told we have to here in the UK. So the evidence from the scientists here in the UK have shown that actually, unless they're the N95 or whatever they are masks, which the ones sort of medical staff and stuff use, I think they have the like the ventilator bits in. The respirator bits in. If it's not one of those, it's really not that effective. And the reason for that is because apparently, well, first of all, you're protecting others, you're not protecting yourself. So if you go out wearing one thinking you're protecting yourself, that's not actually the case, because you can still get it in your eyes if from the particles coming into your eyes, and you can still breathe it in through the fabric. Some of these particles, virus particles, are so tiny that it's just in the air, and you know, we're taking in air, and the cloth is not going to stop that. It will stop against bigger particles and bigger moisture droplets, but it's not going to do anything against the smaller ones. So what you're doing is actually, by having two pieces of cloth over your face, you're reducing the risk a bit, and you're protecting yourself more from your breathing. But the minute someone speaks to you, the force that the particles are sent out through speech, or a sneeze or something like that, it can travel meters, and it can get through the fabric. Obviously it can get into your eyes and stuff. So they're not hugely effective. And also when people put a mask on, they tend to fiddle with it and mess with it and touch it and readjust it. And that's actually just making the situation worse, because you're actually then touching things with your hands and then putting your hands to your face. You know me, I've always got my hands on my face, so wearing a mask is going to be something I'll end up touching and what have you a lot. So yes, as a general rule, wearing a mask is not something that's going to really do an awful lot. So it's kind of more of a placebo effect. So I mean, what they're saying here in the UK is if you have to go into a small shop, if you have to go on public transport because you have no other alternative to get to work and you have to go on public transport, then wear one. You're advised to wear one. The other reasons are that I think they're saying to wear fabric on your face, recommended in those situations, because if they specifically say to wear a face mask, then people are going to try and order these face masks, which will take stock away from the people who really need it, the frontline staff and what have you, who really need it. So I think there is an element there of not wanting to create mass hysteria and people going off and buying these masks and what have you. And quite often the force of which, so there's been several studies done, the force of which, you know, if you sneeze or what have you, the force of you doing that into your mask, a lot of it is protected, but a lot of it is just directed through the gaps. So it just vents it to the people behind you, or it vents it out the sides or up, or, you know, so it's not actually containing it, it's just venting it into a different direction, which might be great for the person stood in front of you, but the poor person behind you has just got a whoosh jet in their face. So there's lots of, it's not going to do you any harm to wear one, but it's not necessarily going to benefit you either, is kind of where the theory is on it. And there's also the whole thing about actually people who've got respiratory disease who may be thinking of wearing one really shouldn't be wearing them anyway, because it's restricting your airflow. You know, so it's not advised. And children under, I can't remember, is it primary school age children? They're not recommended to wear it without constant supervision anyway, and obviously anyone under 2 shouldn't be wearing them because of breathing. You know, it can restrict their breathing, and obviously babies and what have you can't remove it if it's a problem. So yeah, there's lots of reasons why the UK hasn't recommended them. So I just thought I'd clarify that for some of you out there who were probably and have been asking me why we don't wear them when we go out. I did complete this last night. How about that? That is my dinner tonight. Yum, yum. I'll end the vlog much as I started it. Lay down in my bed. Yeah, I think this vlog is quite long enough. It's heading back towards the half-hour mark, and I've been trying to make it more like the 15-minute mark. So I'm sorry about that, people. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, what's left of it. Have a lovely evening, day or morning, depending on what time it is for you wherever you are. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.